Yeah, dear student, welcome back to the accountancy class. Our chapter going on is chapter 8, that is issue of shares. In the previous class, I taught you about the issue of shares at premium. Clear? So I told you about the theory part, section 52 subsection 1, which says that the amount received through the way of security premium shall be recordable in a or recorded in a separate account called security premium account or security premium reserve account. Clear? Similarly, I told you about the utilization of security premium reserve also, under what things you can utilize it. And as per the requirement of the Companies Act, that the amount of the premium amount received through the security premium shall be kept in a separate account called security premium account or security premium reserve account. Clear? How you are going to represent in balance sheet? How you are going to represent the amount of security premium in the balance sheet, that I also told you. So you have to prepare the proper format of that. So premium amount received through the way of security premium is a capital receipt, and it is going to be credited in an account called security premium reserve account. And where it is shown? It is shown in the balance sheet. No, balance sheet not which you studied in the previous year. That was the balance sheet of a sole proprietorship. Balance sheet of the company is totally different, which I already taught you. That is in the Schedule 3 Part 1 of the Companies Act 2013, that is Amendment Act, or original act is Companies Act 1956. So the main heading I am again drawing you the balance sheet. There are two parts of the balance sheet. First is of equity and liability. Equity and liability. Afterwards is the shareholders fund. Shareholders fund, and then comes the reserve and surplus. And under reserve and surplus, you are going to show the all types of the reserve as well as the amount in the security premium reserve account. Clear? Now I already told you about utilization of security premium reserve account. How you are going to use the amount received through security premium account. Utilization of security premium reserve. Clear? How you can use the amount received under security premium reserve account. So section 52 and subsection 2 of the Companies Act Companies Act 2013 restrict the use of amount. It restrict the use of amount. Clear? This means the amount received through security premium will not be used for purpose other than those mentioned in the section 52 and subsection 2 of the Companies Act. Clear? So what are those? First is issuing fully paid bonus shares to its employees or existing shareholders as dividend. Don't use the word employees or any other thing. You can use issuing fully paid bonus shares as dividend. But don't use the word employees or to the general public. Okay. Next, writing of preliminary expenses of the company. preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses, expenses incurred at the time of incorporation of company. The moment the company doesn't come into the existence, so whatever expenses you have done to make a company into a body corporate, that those are called the preliminary expenses. Now they are supposed to be write off. So if you want to write off the amount received from security premium reserve, you can utilize the same. Okay, next. Next is writing off the expenses. Writing off the expenses of issue of shares and debentures at discount. You can also utilize the same thing or amount for that purpose also. Next, providing the amount payable on redemption of preference shares or redeemable debentures or redemption of debentures. Okay, providing for amount payable on the redemption of preference share or redemption of debenture. And one more important thing, that is what? For buyback of own shares. For buyback of own shares. Section 77 of the Companies Act permit to the companies for buyback of his own shares. You can buy back with the prior permission of the company law board. So section 77 of the Companies Act permit this thing. You can also utilize amount received through security premium for the purchase of own share. So according to the section 52, the amount received through security premium will be utilized for these 5 points only and not for any other purposes. So section 50, this section restricts the use of amount received under the security premium reserve account. Now we are going to solve one example. Clear? That is example 7 given on page 8.24. Now I am solving here example 7 given on page 8.24. It is related to the issue of shares at premium. So the heading is issue of shares at premium. Clear? Issue is fully subscribed. Issue fully subscribed. And amount received in lump sum. Lump sum means the whole amount has been received at once only at the time of premium. So how many shares are issued? We are issuing 20,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 2. Clear? Issue is fully subscribed, payable at the time of application only. Now all the amount has been received at once only, so we are going to record this thing, and then after that we are going to prepare the balance sheet. Clear? So see how journal entries are passed. Journal of Simco Limited. We are preparing journal for Simco. Preparation of the journal you already know. Date, particulars, LF, debit rupees and credit rupees. Clear? Date is given, not given. Okay. The whole amount is at the time of application only. Okay. Bank account debit to equity share application account. 20,000 shares are issued and rupees 12 have been called at the time of application only. So total amount receivable is 2,40,000. Here write the narration being the application money received. Being the application money received. Okay. In this way, narration is passed. Now you have to transfer this amount. So second is transfer entry, share application account debit to share capital account and to security premium reserve account. Clear? Now out of this 240, rupees 10 belongs to the capital and 2 belongs to the security premium. So debit share capital account by 2,40,000 and bifurcated. 2 lakhs belong to the share capital and 40 belongs to the security premium. Write down the narration being the application money transferred to share capital account and balance transferred to security premium reserve account. Okay, in this way you have to pass the journal entry. Okay, now out of this we are going to prepare the balance sheet and notes to the account. So here you will write balance sheet of Simco Limited. Particulars, note and amount. Clear? So as you know the format of the balance sheet which I have already made you clear in the recorded class as well as live class also. Clear? So first point is there are two parts of the balance sheet. First is equity and liability. Equity and liability. Afterward is shareholder funds. Shareholders fund. First you have to write the equity and liability, then you have to write shareholders fund. You can further elaborate it also as share capital. So note number 1, share capital is 2 lakh. Okay. Afterwards you can write reserve and surplus. number 2 amount is 40,000. Clear? Here you can make a total 2,40,000. You can write the word total. Clear? Equity and liability, shareholders fund, then share capital. Note number 1, share capital is of 2 lakh. Then reserve and surplus, note number 2, amount is 40. Total is 2,40,000. Clear? Now in your book balance sheet is finished over here, but I am telling you how to make the second part of the balance sheet. So for second part you have to write here 2, put a dot mark, write here assets. Okay. Here you have to write current assets, and afterwards you have to write cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalents. Here note number 3, and you have to write the amount 2,40,000. Clear? Again draw a line and write a total again. Clear? In this way the two part of the balance sheet has been prepared. Now journal is made, balance sheet has been made. Now we are going to prepare the notes to the account. So I am telling you, making you how to prepare the notes to account. I am erasing this thing. Journal. On the top of it you have to write notes to accounts, write particulars, and amount. Okay. So write first, that is authorized capital. Authorized capital, no such information has been given, so put a dash mark and make a total like this. First, clear? Now afterwards, authorized capital, write issued capital. So write here 20,000, equity shares of rupees 10 each. Clear? So that comes to 2 lakh. That comes to 2 lakh. Now afterward issued capital comes as subscribed capital. Clear? So amount is fully subscribed. Amount is fully subscribed, so you have to write subscribed and fully paid up. So again you have to write 20,000, equity shares of rupees 10 each, that is 2 lakh. Clear? Then you have to write number 2, reserve and surplus, and here you have to write security premium reserve. Amount is 40,000. Clear? Now the liability part is over. Now you have to take care of the asset part. So put a note number 3. Clear? Write assets or you can write current asset. No need to write the word asset. You can write current assets, and here you will write cash at bank, and we can use the word 2,40,000. In this way your notes to the account has been completed. Now this is a full numerical, so I hope this thing is clear to you. Please solve more and more examples and numerical, and today we will discuss on some other topic of and some different types of numericals on issue of shares at premium. Thank you.